what allowed you to have the success that you did, especially getting to your spots, getting to the mid range tonight's game, and of course your game?
Just the flow of the game. Every game's different. We don't know how next game's gonna go either. Just being consistent at being aggressive, and that's what happened tonight.
I probably know the answer to this, but the reception that you still get here, you last played here in 2018, like there's jerseys in the crowd, but there's booze. Like, how do you receive it? Like, how is it coming back? Performance.
It's just because of the player I am, you know what I mean, and what I've done here. So it's a little pain in the heart still, but and they also fans, but it's still love. It's still love in the city wherever I go. But obviously, when I put on that different jersey, they have a great fan base, so they're gonna stick to the Spurs, and I'm okay with that.
What makes that lineup? That starting lineup that we've seen now, what makes that work so well? I mean, you got 4 guys scoring 20. You got Zoo getting 20 rebounds. You got James after halftime, no turnovers, still gets double-digit assists. Like, what makes that group work?
I think just consistency in this. Zoo playing better, getting rebounds. Him learning James in his second year with pick and roll. Being more patient in that pocket, and then obviously it's you got Norm, could shoot, score the ball at 3 different levels, and then added me being able to do the same thing and guard on the other end. I think that helps.
What percentage of your health and healing do you feel you've achieved thus far?
How are we going to scale that?
1 to 10.
I feel 10. That's why I'm playing. Yeah.
Coach said he thought you were back. Now, did the booze give you added motivation because you had a 27-point production tonight?
Nah, it's just the way the game laid out tonight. Was able to make shots, and that's what happens.
Were you calling for the ball more?
No.
Like you
no. I don't call for the ball more.
Yeah, you just were on time.
Yeah, every game I'm looking for the ball and trying to be aggressive. That's how you have explosive games. And I'm not saying this is one, but if you come in a game with an inconsistent mindset, you're going to play inconsistent.
How would you rate this win?
The win?
Yeah.
It's a win. I mean, we still got games to go. We're on the road. I don't rate wins or any like that. A W is a W.
This is your first long road trip of the year. How does it feel, just sort of like as a person, to be back in the rhythm of these traveling long nights?
Feels great.
Yeah.
I love to play, especially on the road, because you're the underdog in a sense, and it's always good to beat a team on the road. But yeah, I'm enjoying the moment, and then keep going.
He's a guard in a 7'5" body, whatever. Got a lot of moves that put you through a lot of stuff with him, and it's tough. You got to be locked in. You got to communicate with your teammates. There's so many coverages, so you got to be locked in. 48.
You had a 21-20 performance, I believe. Talk about that performance and what it meant to the team coming out victorious.
I mean, I knew one of my advantages in this game was I can get on the offensive boards. So that was my priority. Just try to get as many as possible. Second chance points, offensive rebounds, get out there, be physical, and that's what I did.
What's the key to your vast improvement this year? You've really taken a leap. Do you feel that you've done great?
I feel like bigger opportunity. Bigger opportunity.
Bigger opportunity.
Yeah.
Doing a great job.
Thank you.
Skirmish or whatever happened, somebody was just kind of just in the play and just, not
Yeah.
really sure if you saw what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I reacted a little. But, I thought I got fouled. I was mad at the refs, and then I was late. I saw them going up. I saw Wemby, crashing, so I knew I had to box him out. Bumped him a little harder. I let emotions, take over a little bit, but I apologize to him. that's not the way I want to, be on the court and compete.
Since you did a nice job with the rebound, the whole team did. It seemed like it was that kind of a key crashing the boards for y'all.
Yeah, I think that's something we've been emphasizing a lot. We did a good job earlier in the season, and we kind of fell off. So we're emphasizing just second chance points. It's big today in this league. A lot of teams that crash a lot of guys, and that's something we got to do, especially when those long rebounds, 3-point shots, guys from a corner that can run to the elbows, try to get those. So we definitely emphasize, and we've been emphasizing it for a little while now. Yep.
Yeah.
Shoot-around was great today, huh? Said shoot-around went well today?
Yeah.
Looked like. What was your favorite part about how your team performed today?
How we were up big and they came back, took the lead, I think 105 to 104, and just to keep our composure and staying together and then fighting through it and then coming back and, like I said, winning the game. We talked about just having mental toughness, like when things get hard, pull together and do hard stuff, to get back in the game. And like I said, we had we was up, 16? They came back, took the lead by 1, and then we kept our composure, came back and put together a nice run.
That was another benchmark for Kawhi. I saw that you started in the fourth quarter Monday night, and you made it so that he could not just play more with that. It felt like more in the fourth quarter, but just to be able to finish that game. Like, how do you feel like that went?
Yeah, it was good. I knew once they came back, it was going to be a tough game, and so I felt like we was going to need him down the stretch, and so got him in around the 10-minute mark, I think, and then got him out, and then got him back in. So that was huge for us to be able to finish this game. Like I said, just his presence on the floor, defensively, offensively, to calm us down. Having 11 turnovers in the first half and only having 6 in the second half, I thought he came out in the third quarter and really, took control of that game.
Why do you think that there were so many turnovers early on, and how did you
Yeah, just the pressure on picking up full court pressure, and James had I think 6 in the first half, and then none in the second half. And so at halftime he came in and not acknowledges, like, my fault, guys, I got to be better. And like you said, in the second half, 0 turnovers, and we was able to get shots. When we get shots on goal, we're pretty good, and so just taking care of the basketball in that second half, like I said, was really good.
You had 22 rebounds. I mean, I know that, we're talking Monday night after the Phoenix game, not just the threes that Phoenix got, but how many offensive rebounds, second chance opportunities they had. Was that a point of emphasis going in?
A big point of emphasis. Like, we got to rebound the basketball. We've been, really good all year, and so, we had to come back tonight, like you said, be physical, and the radius of rebounding that we had to carve out because of Wemby's, he's so tall, so long, it's a different radius. And so we got to box out, hit early, and making sure we're pursuing the basketball. And I thought our guys did a great job of doing that.
What does it say that, Zoo had more offensive rebounds than that entire San Antonio team? Like, it's one thing to say, all right, play hard or pursue what you want, but he's doing this every game. Like, it's not, 2020 is special, but he's produced like this all season. Like, what have you seen from him where it's like he's taking on himself to play with, an elevated level of fire and performance like this?
Yeah, Zoo's been great for us, like you said, and our 9 offensive rebounds, and we've been talking about just challenging him to be more active on the glass, especially when you got guys like Norm and James, Kawhi attacking the basket, and then when they miss, he's there to clean it up. He's been doing a really good job of that, just following the basketball when guys are attacking, not just selling on getting back, but going to the glass. And it's been huge for us.
And just Norm, it felt like he was slashing all game, but to have the success that he had, like, what do you feel like he made the adjustment as the game went on? Especially, Wemby was out there, he was still finding a way to slash, get to the rim, find the glass, and have success there.
Yeah, he's a really shifty, slither. He can get through cracks and, get to the basket. And so we understand Wemby's shot blocking ability, but if you can beat him off the initial where he's playing from behind, it's a totally different story. And so just put him in pick and roll. He was up, and Norman was able to get downhill and get to the basket.
How do you build off of a game like this?
Just keep stacking games, getting Kawhi back in the fold, understanding what we want to run and how we want to run it, and then just the minutes and who plays well with who and the rotations. So it's going to take some time. We just got to keep stacking times, keep stacking games, and keep stacking minutes.
Coach, can you talk about as far as Kawhi's game? He really had an excellent game tonight. Was that due to the fact that the fans were booing him? Does that give him added motivation, and did you guys try to feed him?
I mean, it probably does, but, he had a lot of pop, getting to a spot, attacking early, getting to the paint. And when he's doing that, like I said, we're a totally different team, especially offensively. We've struggled to score all year, and just having him back in the fold, we're a totally different team.
As far as his performance, you feel that he's what percentage of himself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think, conditioning, plays a factor. I think timing. But, his movement, the way he's getting to his spots, I think he's back in that regard. I think just, a little timing. And like I said, the biggest thing is going to be his conditioning.
When they took the lead after you guys had a double-digit lead and they took the lead, what are your words of inspiration to the team to keep fighting?
Yeah, just keep our composure. They're a good team. They're going to make a run. Now it's time for us to make a run. When things get hard and get tough, we got to get tougher. And I give our guys credit. They bear down and got the win.